Good evening, boys and girls. It's another exciting time for bedtime stories with Uncle John. I'm Uncle John. Hi to all you new kids. Climbing up the cherry tree, Randall had a problem. He was stuck. He felt the branch slip into his pant buckle, and suddenly he couldn't move. Whatever would he do? That's when a crow landed on his head. Uh-oh, he thought, what's gonna happen now? The crow began to sing a funny little song. This made him laugh. Down at the bottom of the tree stood Carlimon. Carlimon, the magical one, who had a cane, a hoop, and a lot of pennies. All the kids in the neighborhood used to just call him the magical one, or TMO for short. The best thing that the magical one used to do was throw his pennies in the air, and everyone would laugh as they hit him hard on the head. He did that, and something magical would happen. When he did that, the little boy who climbed up the tree, whose name I've forgotten, and it's not written in the book, fell out of the tree and broke his collarbone. The snap could be heard for miles. Children from all around came running, first of all because they heard the tinkling pennies of Carlimon, the magical one, but also because they heard that nasty snap. And as they came running over, one of the kids said it. You guessed it. Oh, snap! Somebody call a doctor. Somebody call an ambulance. Somebody call... And then there was silence. Carlimon reached into his pocket, and he pulled out something the kids had never seen before. A dictionary. You know, there are a lot of children who do not know how to read. Take this time out from this story reading time for a public service announcement to encourage all of you to be literate like Uncle John.
Read a frickin' book.
What's Carlimon gonna do? What's Carlimon gonna do? The chant began to rise. What's Carlimon gonna do? What's Carlimon gonna do? What's Carlimon gonna do? Suddenly he raised his hand and everybody got quiet. Carlimon reached back into his pocket and he pulled out a Pennywhistle. He had pennies and he had a Pennywhistle. What kind of magic is that? I want to know, Carlimon. And he handed the Pennywhistle to a guy named Bowser. Bowser was a little kid who wore a white t-shirt, socks, and flip-flops. Suddenly, this young, brash young man stood up, looked at everybody and said, "Now listen here." Did I forget to mention that he was a big fan of Mr. T? Back from the Rocky III movies, he played Clubber Lang.
Shut up, old man! You that chump don't know where I had to come from!
Listen here. And he put the Pennywhistle up to his mouth and he blew on it, but a trumpet sound came out, and this scared all the little kids. One of them wet his pants, and he said, "Mama, just killed a man." And everybody started to burst into various sundry rock songs from the 1970s. This was the power of Carlimon. The end. You want another story, boys and girls? You know you do. "I am not going to eat that hot dog," cried Reagan. "Yes, you are," said Reagan's mom. "No, I am not going to eat that hot dog," said Reagan. Suddenly, Bologna came. Not the actual sandwich meat, a kid named Bologna. Bologna was a big kid, a muscly kid, way too muscly to be a kid. Bologna came up and said, "Reagan, eat that hot dog." Reagan said, "No, no, no." Bologna grabbed that hot dog and smacked Reagan with it right in the back of the head. I don't like the violence in this story. Concessions, concessions, concessions. We will make concessions. This was the training mantra for the man at the movie theater. Get it, boys and girls? One of my favorite things to do, boys and girls, at the very end of a book, is to read the acknowledgments. My sincere gratitude goes to your mother, my mother, and mothers everywhere. Did you know that concrete takes a long time to dry?